Well, preparations for the show, Fernando Clark in your are well on the way. We are ready for the show on Saturday, March 24th. It will take place under the tent at Port de Plaisance, and we are ready. The team that is putting the show together, I have to give them my words of gratitude, because they have put a show together second to none. Our guy, Mr. Rude, taking care of the light and sound and the stage. He's on point. So we are ready for this show. And the artist himself, yours truly, I am ready. I wish the show was like tomorrow. We are ready to go. The only thing we're waiting on now is for the people to come in the door, have their seats, and get ready to laugh, because laughter is guaranteed. Fernando Clark in your is a guaranteed remedy for stress, guaranteed remedy to make you laugh, a guaranteed remedy to make you forget all your worries, because you are going to be laughing from the opening bell until we say good night and goodbye. So yes, we are ready.
Now, I walk with you on the street and you're getting a lot of phone calls, people are meeting you up, and they themselves been teasing you and saying, Fernando, in your how do people respond to your shortcoming?
Well, I got to say that it's amazing. I walk the street, wherever I go, people are, hey, Fernando Clark in your Fernando in your Everybody has that slogan on the tip of the tongue right now, in your So, like you said, we've been walking the street for a while, and everywhere we go, people are just, calling me and, Fernando, you ready? Fernando, the show coming up. Fernando, and you, everything. So the buzz is out there. The people are ready for it. It's a show that you could feel the anticipation in the people that they're ready for this show. And it's amazing that with the limited advertising that we have done, that we are getting the kind of reactions that we are getting. We are also hearing that the tickets are going very well. So who didn't get their ticket yet, go and get your ticket now, because even an outlet called me today and said to me, Fernando, do you have more tickets? Because what we have here are running out. So I have to get ready to send more tickets there to that particular outlet. So people don't think you're going to wait until the last minute to get your ticket, or that you're going to come and pay at the door. We cannot guarantee entrance at the door, because if the hall is full to the capacity, we cannot allow anybody else in. Secondly, paying by the door, you're doing yourself an economic injustice, because it's $5 more at the door. So get your tickets early and make sure you are there on time to get a comfortable seat, and especially those coming in groups. If you're coming in a big group, let's say 10, 12 people, come early so that you could secure seats together. If you come late and the place is already full, maybe 2 people have to sit there, another 3 over there, and 4 might get a seat there. But if you come in a group, I know you want to be together, so come early so that your group could sit together. But all in all, we have great public anticipation for this show, Fernando Clark in your
I noticed that you were also receiving messages coming from Stacia. Maybe you could share with us about that information.
Yeah, this is so amazing. I've got people who tell me, hey, they're coming over on Saturday from Stacia. I've had a couple of folks from Sabre also indicated that they're coming over to St. Martin. So they want to know if tickets will still be available, and if they can still, come and see the show. And of course you can. If you're coming on Saturday, the ticket outlets will still be open. They will still have the tickets available. So we welcome the folks from the neighboring islands to come over and be part of it. It means that the news has gotten to the neighboring islands, and they too are anxious to see the show, Fernando Clark in your And I think the name of it, Fernando Clark in your is making people anxious to find out, what is this Well, you got to come on Saturday evening, and you're going to find out exactly what's the But I could tell you something, it's nothing bad, huh? Because some people think, boy, I can't bring my child to hear that. No, the show is open to all ages. We recommend, though, that 14 years up. Why? Because we don't want you coming there with, let's say, 8 and 9 and 10-year-old, and the joke goes over their head. So we are looking at an age where people will understand the comedy. And it is clean. It is clean material. You don't have to worry about obscenity and cursing and all of that. You're not going to get that. It's going to be clean comedy. And of course, we want everybody to know that this kind of comedy is like family comedy. You're going to hear things about me. You're going to hear things about politics, things about a hurricane, things about funerals, things about superstitions. You come out and you will see, and you will find out what is in your What does that stand for? You know, sometimes you talk to the elderly people and you tell them something, they say, or they just go like, you know, all of that is part of the So come out on Saturday and you'll find out about what's Fernando Clark in your
connecting you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And without any further ado, I would like now to invite the star of the evening, the philosopher of humor, Fernando Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
After the hurricane, I see this man on a bicycle with a king-size mattress balancing in the wind. And then I see...
Oh, wait, Daddy, you're giving away too much of the show. The people have to come to the show to get a rest.
But Fernando, what do you mean?
But what it means
Daddy,
is...
Stop. The people have to come to the show to know the meaning of in your
Well, they could get tickets by Big D on the Podfin, SOS Radio in Marigot, or even Van Door Bookstore in Simpson Bay.
It's Saturday, March 24th, under the tent at Port Plaisance.
And then he fall off the bike.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
As Prime Minister, I would like to pay homage the unity that was established some 370 years ago on March 23, 1648, when the Treaty of Concordia was signed between the Netherlands and France, establishing the cooperation between both sides of our beautiful St. Martin. Today, as the Minister of General Affairs with the responsibility for cooperation, I want to reaffirm my commitment to the principles of the Treaty of Concordia. We must continue to work together and seek all potential avenues and projects to work together in areas that are mutually beneficial to both sides of the island that would lead to continued prosperity for the people of St. Martin. Both sides of the island in recent meetings confirmed their commitment to bring the current proposed EU-funded projects to reality. We did so in a meeting with our French partners at the Collectivité at the beginning of February, also during the many meetings we had on cooperation with the European Commission partners during my mission in Brussels. We recommitted once again during a meeting on the island in the presence of the Netherlands, the French state, and the EU representatives. Today, I take pleasure in announcing that last week, a coordinating meeting of the Dutch side representatives involved in cooperation project was held here at the Government Administration Building. The purpose of the meeting was to place emphasis on the role each of them must play in order for us to execute the cooperation projects that are slated to be executed under the Territorial Cooperation Program Saint Martin 2014-2020, funded by the European Regional Development Fund and the 11th European Development Fund, along with contributions from the local governments. As announced previously, the three projects are the Joint Sewage Plant Project of the Colby and Marigot areas, Joint Management, Sustainable Economic Development and Cleaning Up of the Simpson Bay Lagoon, Flood Risk Reduction Project with the construction of the drainage in French Quarter. On another note, the government continues to work closely with the World Bank and the Netherlands on the preparations for the establishment of the trust fund. The current planning remains that the Netherlands and the World Bank will sign the agreement that establishes the trust fund in the middle of April. That's the administrative agreement between the Netherlands and the World Bank. I will be attending to sign the reimbursable advisory services, an agreement between the World Bank and St. Martin. Meanwhile, as we are talking about rebuilding our country, we must not forget that we are just a few months away from the start of yet another hurricane season. I want to assure the people of St. Martin that the government is doing everything in its power to make the necessary preparations. And for the upcoming hurricane season 2018, in the area of disaster management, I would like to announce that the fire department will restart the process of accepting applications for hurricane passes. And these passes are for government entities and specific stakeholders in the community that will be identified during the process. The intake for hurricane passes will begin early April and run for approximately 1 month in order to be ready for the start of the hurricane season on June 1st. I'm asking the general public and everyone that should get a pass, please pay attention to upcoming announcements by the fire department with regards to this issue.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 fun mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of fun miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free fun miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Fun miles, fun within your reach.
SXM, connecting you.
And she would somersault off that chair, flip over, turn around, scramble up her shoe, and pitch it.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a woman's best friend.
If you say no, she said, call me a liar.
You say, man, what kind of friend you be, man? My wife, they're having a heart attack and you're here scaring my children?
Food can't do. And I said to myself, who paying for this? Next thing I follow, they'll come tell me, don't worry, man, eat Frank's Richardson paying for this.
I want to turn a politician. You think I would be a good politician? You say, boy, Fernando, if Julian Rollins could do it, you could do it too.
On February 20th, the letter for the governor as kingdom government representative and the answer received was forwarded to the Minister Lee. Up to now, we did not receive an answer from Minister Lee. This becomes customary that when you ask for other questions to be answered, that there is a silence on that part. So we do hope that we would be able to receive some kind of answers to be able to share with the public. The report of the informateurs also, after our request of March the 1st, where the letter for the governor, where the recommendations of the St. Martin anti-poverty platform was to basically prioritize eradication of poverty in the upcoming governing accord. This was not, however, it was not in the report of the formateurs as a priority. It was not there. This is regrettable because in this instance, we feel it is far more important to prioritize the eradication of poverty, especially after we had all the different presentations to show how many households were under a certain income line prior to Hurricane Irma, and now that we are faced after the aftermath of these two hurricanes, you can imagine that that number has increased, and the amount of workers that are now facing hardship and to be basically thrown in the poverty line has increased enormously. We therefore would continue to press on this matter as an anti-poverty platform. So basically we have a letter for the formateur, Mr. Theodore Heiliger, and in that letter we would also request a meeting for us to actually sit with the formateur on the point of prioritizing eradication of poverty in the governing program. It is very important as a country that we continue to build St. Martin in a healthy way. We also have a letter from USP party after we met with the St. Martin Christian Party, and basically we are going to have a meeting this afternoon, today Thursday, with the USP board on the commitment of having this in their government program. We are still awaiting a meeting with or a call from the National Alliance, the UP and the DP to actually say that they are going to commit in working in the upcoming governing period towards the eradication of poverty. So basically, those are some of the new developments. So with the letter to the formateur, Mr. Theodore Heiliger, because he has been nominated formateur by His Excellency Governor Eugene Holiday earlier last week, and we feel that that would be the next step for us as the anti-poverty platform to be able to address the increase in the poverty level on St. Martin. With that declaration of eradication of poverty, we still don't have all parties committed. So DP and UP became UD. So for now, National Alliance and UD are still the two. But for the workers and their families, it is more than important that they have decent work, which right now is probably abundant in one area but scarce in the next area, with a force, how you would say, crooked workforce in St. Martin right now, because in the rebuilding process of certain areas in our economy, there are some dormant workers right now, and even though we have workers that have to attend to some training course to upgrade their skills, and they are given a stipend for those workers, that stipend is below, in our opinion as union, is below the minimum wage. So that already gives you an indication that for those workers and their families, there is a great need to be able to secure their future and future of their children in prioritizing this, and also making sure that we can turn this economy back into fruitful work for our people.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Flip over, turn up, scramble up a shoe, and pitch it.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a woman's best friend.
If you say no, Jesus will call me a liar.
You say, man, what kind of friend you be, man? My wife, they're having a heart attack and you're here scaring my children?
Food can't do nice in myself, but who paying for this? Next thing I fall, come tell me, don't worry, man, eat Frank's Riches and pay for this.
I want to turn a politician. You think I would be a good politician? You say, boy, Fernando, if Julian Rolex could do it, you could do it too.
I am gratified to announce that the Ministry of ROMI, along with our respected NGOs, conducted a public press conference Monday afternoon, where representatives of each NGO provided insight on the progress of their project focus pertaining to the roof repair program. Present were the White and Yellow Cross, who is concerned with the relief of existing clients, the Red Cross assisting with repairs and rebuilding of homes in areas that were most affected, namely Middle Region and Dutch Quarter. Salvation Army, who will be supplying material for the roof repairs. The Department of New Projects at VROMI is still in discussion with the Salvation Army seeking means of funding and supply for contractors. Adventist Development Relief Agency, ADRA, have recently teamed up with the Salvation Army to accelerate in the progress of their efforts. St. Martin Development Fund and representatives from UNDP were also present. In essence, commendable progress has been made. More than 900 persons applied for assistance post-Irma and Maria in various capacities, including food vouchers, roof repair, and other areas during the emergency phase. 560 applications pertaining to roof repair were examined and assessed, of which 170 have been officially assessed and have met criteria thus far for repairs. I am elated to inform the general public that the first homes are being worked on as we speak. And as customary within my capacity, I am happy to announce that I've had my first monthly meeting with His Excellency the Governor, where we have and will continue to discuss and explore various matters and tasks related to the Ministry of VROMI.